your favorite Spurs player. For the fans, we have a giveaway day coming up. The first 2,000 fans in attendance will receive a Funko Pop of the NBA Fresh Mascot, the Coyote. We want your time after winner to be explorable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word SPURS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relation will respond and address your concern immediately.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And here we are in the knockout round of the NBA Cup. It's the Western Conference quarterfinal.
And this should be a playoff-like atmosphere. I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches play with some matchups and even shorten their rotation.
Now Golden State's starting five. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the four, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the three slot. Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Spurs. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul it.
And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Moody. On the wing, Hield. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Butler, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
MP passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Curry, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
MP's shot is good.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against New Orleans. Back to Butler. Green with a screen on Barnes. Butler from outside. The rebound by the Spurs. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Kevin?
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Warriors trail by 10. Curry on the wing. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
MP passes to Wembanyama. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Hield dishes to Curry. Outside, Green. Off target with his three. Spurs leading by 9. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And Curry has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
To the paint, here's Wembanyama. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And a deep three from Curry. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Spurs out in front, up by 10. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if... Now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Vassell comes in for Sohan. And MP subbed in for Harper. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Jimmy Butler is out there with Horford. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And Richard Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
Back to Podziemski, and the shot is good. Podziemski's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And Vassell now atop the key. MP outside. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama fighting for it.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Butler pass to Horford. And stolen by Wembanyama. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Podziemski, covered by MP. Back to Podziemski. A three-pointer off the mark. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit, so eventually he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Barnes is checked in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Pass to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G8, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Pass to Moody. Here's Hield. Castle covering. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
1 second separating the shot clock and game. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
It's Curry outside, and the Warriors another three.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Pass to Wembanyama. Plays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 31.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Spurs lead by 17. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story to...
Seems like they can't miss. Just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fella.
All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week for both conferences. For the East, thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. MP out there with Stephon Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. So here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you, Kevin.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, you can see why they involved Wembanyama in the two-man game.
And And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 17. Pass to Green. On its way from Curry for 2. That one's not going to go. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Down low, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. This one for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. The Wizards on the... Oh,
wow! What a dunk! Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Warriors trail by 21. Curry looking around. Lets it go with a 3. Moody's shot is off. The Spurs have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And that one's good. MP. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personality.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
MP kicks to Vassell. Back to MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 17 now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's MP. He's got 17. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs leading by 22. And MP with the basket on the assist by Vassell. And that's 19 points for MP. Outside Curry. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vassell, another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Outside Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's San Antonio controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass.
Setting the it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. It's an 18-point game. Now here's Hield. Here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Now Wembanyama. And again another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Curry fires. And get the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Getting used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 19-point game. The kick outside to Butler. Down it goes for 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Curry with it. Now defended by MP. Over MP. And the Warriors miss again. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Spurs working the ball around now. Curry with it. Green with a screen on MP. Curry passes to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Stephen Curry.
There's 25 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Up top, Curry. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
Whoa, 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 whoa. That almost sounded like...
Kevin, back to you.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer.
wasn't my
We don't
trip.
have the pics to take a video.
Thought maybe a snap some.
We know
Some
the
photos
details.
of his photos?
But
Who would do
we need
that?
a couple more
I've got some of my
cards.
sister's trip to
So
Mexico.
help me with the 5
Photos of
minute
photos?
summary of why we should trade.
Yeah, of